Swan Lake. A big shout out to Catherine for requesting today's story. Once upon a time, in a kingdom of forests and silver lakes, there lived a young prince named Siegfried. He was loved by his people for his bravery and kindness, but in his heart stirred a longing for something more than duty, more than a crown. He longed for a love that was true. On the eve of his 21st birthday, the great hall of the castle shone with torches. Musicians played, courtiers laughed, and Siegfried's mother, the queen, raised her glass in honor of her son.
My son, you are a man now. In 7 days there will be a royal ball. Noble maidens will stand before you. From them, you must choose a bride.
To choose a bride in a single night seemed cruel. Was marriage to be nothing more than a bargain of kingdoms? That night, with only his bow for company, Siegfried slipped into the forest. He wandered around, seeking air and silence. The moon was full, and it guided him to a place he had never seen before. A lake as still as a mirror, its surface shimmering like liquid silver. Upon the waters glided a flock of swans, their feathers gleaming. Siegfried lifted his bow to take aim, but as he watched, the swans drifted to the shore, and before his very eyes, they transformed into maidens. The foremost among them was the most radiant woman he had ever seen. Yet her beauty was touched with sorrow, as though she carried the weight of 1,000 griefs.
Who are you?
I am Odette, queen of the Swan Maidens. By day we are bound in feathers. Only by night may we walk as women. Baron Rothbart, a sorcerer of great power, holds us in thrall.
Can anything be done about it?
Only a vow of true, first love can break his curse.
If I may return, I would like to know more about you.
Come then, tomorrow night.
Siegfried's heart stirred at her sorrow and beauty. As the moon set, she and her maidens returned to swan shapes and glided away. The next night, Siegfried returned. And again, Odette came, her face bright with quiet joy.
Greetings. I am honored to be in your presence again.
They walked together by the water, speaking of their lives, their dreams, their loneliness.
Tell me more about your world.
And you, my prince, tell me your stories.
I dream of a love that knows no bounds, a future where freedom reigns.
Though love bloomed between them, Siegfried waited, for love must be more than longing. And Odette, though she longed for freedom, feared to hope too soon.
If love is our hope, it must be spoken with certainty. Come once more, then you shall know the truth of your heart.
On the third night, Siegfried came. Odette was waiting. Odette's eyes shone with sorrow and longing.
Odette, I have never loved another, and I shall never love another. I vow before heaven and earth, my heart is yours, now and forever. At the ball, though 100 maidens stand before me, I shall choose you.
Then perhaps freedom waits at dawn. But beware, Rothbart will try to deceive you. If you are tricked, all is lost.
The Swan Maidens circled them, singing a lament like the wind, and Siegfried knew his fate was bound to hers. Seven nights from his birthday, the castle shone with splendor. Maidens in silks paraded, yet Siegfried's gaze lingered on the doors, waiting for Odette. At the height of the ball, a trumpet announced new arrivals. It was Rothbart and his daughter Odile, though they came masked as nobles of high rank. Odile's face was a perfect mirror of Odette's. Believing his swan queen had come, Siegfried's heart leapt. Rothbart watched, a cruel smile on his lips.
My beloved, before all, I choose you as my bride.
In that instant, thunder rolled through the hall. Rothbart cast off his cloak, revealing his true form.
Foolish prince! You have sworn yourself to Odile. By your vow, Odette is mine forever.
At once, Siegfried knew the truth. He had been tricked. Odette, his Odette, was still captive under the curse.
Siegfried! Siegfried! Come back!
Siegfried fled into the night. He ran all the way to the lake, where Odette waited.
You were deceived. By swearing to Odile, you have bound me to Rothbart forever.
No, my vow was meant for you and only you. Love cannot be stolen by a lie. If I must fight Rothbart himself to prove it, I will.
As dawn's first light touched the lake, the waters churned and darkened. Rothbart rose from the depths, his cloak billowing like wings of night. Around him, shadows twisted, and the air filled with the cries of unseen beasts.
Your vow is broken. Odette belongs to me.
Not while I live.
The battle raged. Rothbart's magic hurled storms and fire. But Siegfried's courage shone brighter. Odette called upon the power of love, weaving golden light around him. With a final strike, Siegfried shattered Rothbart's staff. The sorcerer screamed, consumed by his own dark power, and vanished forever. As dawn rose, the curse broke. Feathers dissolved, maidens regained their human form. Odette, radiant, turned to Siegfried.
You have given me back my life.
No, it was our love that freed us both.
Word of Rothbart's fall spread through the land. At the castle, bells rang as Siegfried and Odette were wed.
My heart is yours forever, my beloved Odette.
And mine is eternally bound to you, my dearest Siegfried.
The queen, once stern, saw the truth. Love had conquered darkness. As for the Swan Maidens, they were free at last to return to their homes and families, though many chose to settle near the lake that had been both their prison and their refuge. Under the bright skies of a new dawn, laughter and music echoed once more across its silver waters. And so, where once there had been sorrow and shadows, there was now love, freedom, and light. For true love, steadfast and unbroken, had triumphed, and they all lived happily ever after.